a few. I was asked a few weeks ago. I keep saying a few weeks, but weeks are going by, so maybe a month by now. I was asked to do an interview with the Surgeon General, Jerome Adams, and it's all about. They sent questions and asked me if I would do this interview about the pandemic, about COVID-19, about if we should wear masks, if we shouldn't wear masks, if somebody from your family comes down with the virus, how do you do it, or how do you go into quarantine? You know, how do you raise your kids in this? Right. There's so many questions. Also, you know, Donnie, we have a diverse congregation. So half of them want to wear masks, half of them don't want to wear masks. And so I was like, oh, that would be awesome. It was nothing political. It was nothing tied to anything. You know, I ain't even thought about you already know me, right? So I'm like, okay, sure. We do it. And it was great. And we haven't even signed off on it yet because we were supposed to hear it all, and then sign it. And it was just going to be a public service announcement. That's all I was asked to do. And so a couple of Fridays ago, I come off the stage singing at a virtual conference thing I was doing. And my phone was like, oh my God. And I'm like, what is going on? And Demetrius has sent me the advertisement with my face on there, with Dennis Quaid and all of that. And I was like, what is this? And then of course I saw other articles. CeCe is a part of the re-election campaign support for President Trump. And I was like, what? I said, no, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, I've been out here all this time. And I said, I want to do this now. I just want to jump in the middle of all this confusion. And I was like, oh my goodness. And so of course they were like, you know what, you should probably do a video to get ahead of this. And of course, by that time, Pastor Donnie, I had already been called everything under the sun. I'm like, oh my.
And I'm saying not CeCe. Now, they're not gonna say this about CeCe. They're not gonna do it. I'm trying to be nice and say it.
Be nice because we understand, you know. So anyway, I did the interview, or should I say, I did a quick video
PSA
just to try to explain it. No, I did a quick video to try to explain it. Right. And of course everybody was still angry. And so I was able to do a wonderful interview with Pastor Bernard, IG interview with him, and answer some of the questions. But yeah, so that's how I got tied into all of it. I was never asked to be a part of a campaign. It was not political at all. They were talking about how expensive this campaign was. Money was never a part of it, was never offered. I never accepted any money. It was never, it was totally supposed to be concerning the pandemic and learning practical ways on how to get on the other side. People are still dying from it. You already know our family and friends, people, like you said, in our church, family and friends have lost people. That's where I live. You know what I'm saying? I try to stay, you know, connected to the news as much as I can and take, you know, but then you gotta protect your mind and your heart from always being in the middle of tension. And so, but at the same time, understanding the climate of our country right now, understanding people are hurting, people are angry, people are upset, and they have every reason to be, you know. But I wanted to make to bring truth. I just wanted to share with those who know me, those who love me, those who are concerned, and just to let them know the truth of what happened and why all of this commotion came out. So Pastor Bernard was like, well, I think you're going to have to learn to be more suspicious of everything. I'm like, yes, sir. He got me in a fatherly way.
Yeah, like he is.